Welcome to Heart with Martine. Today, we are Mother's Day, and we are going to celebrate with Michelle and her sons and how mothers can impact their family. Tune in for a Mother's Day special. I'm here with Miss Michelle, who is a San Antonio Fit Body Transformation member. Hi, Miss Michelle, how you doing?
Hi, Martine. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Michelle, I know that you have had some health issues or health conditions. Would you like to, or would you mind actually, to let us know what they are?
Sure. I have MS, or multiple sclerosis. So I was diagnosed in about 2016. And they told me it's either a brain tumor or you have multiple sclerosis, because I went blind in one eye. And it turned out I had multiple sclerosis, so I kind of was happy about that, because brain tumor is much worse. And I went through a period of depression and kind of put on more weight than I had already been overweight, just because I didn't know what was going to happen with this disease. Because the blindness went away, but it came back a few times. And there's always a myriad of possibilities of side effects with medication for multiple sclerosis and with just the disease in general. Because what it does is it's your body's immune system attacks your neurons in your brain and in your spinal cord. So it starts to take away the myelin sheath that protects your nerves, and then from there, all kinds of things can happen, from not being able to walk, to blindness, to incontinence. Pretty much anything that deals with your body's main functions can misfire and not work anymore. And they don't have any way to tell you when or how that can happen, and there's no cure for the disease, and there's only a very few small amount of drugs that will help. And I had already been through about 4, so I was getting to the point where there was not a lot of choices left for me as far as treatment. So.
And when you mentioned that you went through a part of depression, how were you able to come out of it and include the fitness into your life?
I'm not a depressive kind of person. I'm not an addictive personality. I'm just not. So I let myself be sad for a little while, and then I just said that I can't keep doing this, because I have 2 small children and they need me to be mom, and I also have 3 older children, stepchildren, that I had to continue to mother and help with, and other family members. There's too many good things in the world and in life, so I couldn't be just sad and eating and laying in bed all day. So.
Okay. And how were you able to include the fitness?
I was a little leery, because part of my condition is chronic fatigue syndrome, so I'm constantly tired, and it doesn't matter how much I sleep, or if I take amphetamines, or if I don't take amphetamines, I'm just always tired. So I was worried about using what little energy I had, that whole story of the spoons. You have this many spoons, and if you use this one for eating and this one for a shower, and you only have a few left to get everything done, you have to be very careful with how much you expend. And so starting your program, I watched the first session, I thought, oh my dear God, there's no way I can give the energy up to do this. But as I kept going with it, and you modified a lot of things for me, because I had so many, I have nerve damage in my shoulder, I've had other issues come up with my hips, and different things have bothered me throughout my time here. But using my muscles more and gaining more strength while losing weight, I found that I had had more energy, not a ton, and I still am like, stop asking if I'm tired. Yes, I'm tired. I'm tired all the time, but it's a different kind of tired now, and I feel like I do have more energy. I've noticed at home especially, I get more done. I used to just come home after workout and work and just sit on the couch and kind of zone out until it was time for bed. And now I've been able to stay up a little bit later and do a little more at home and play with my kids a little more and cook some dinners and help my husband out because he's had to take over a lot since my diagnosis. He had to take a lot of things on that he didn't have to do before I found out that I had MS, and they had to put me on all these medications, which really messed us up for a little while, messed up our kind of routine.
Daily routine.
Yeah, because he had to do a lot more than he was used to. So it's gotten much better, though, since I have more energy.
And you've been doing so well in session as well. And I know you mentioned your weight loss. How much weight have you lost?
91.8.
91.8, guys. Mm-hmm. And so I want to say thank you so much, Michelle, for passing by to the show.
Sure.
And 91.8 pounds. That also means no matter what condition that you guys may have, you always want to keep pushing, because she's definitely a testimony of how exercising, eating well can transform someone's life. So thank you so much. We are here at San Antonio Fit Body Transformation, and what you see, guys, in the back is Michelle's family. They are playing dodgeball. So I'm going to go in and join them, and they have rules. If we are eliminated, we either do jump squats or push-up. I'm so excited. Let's get it going. I'm back, guys, with Michelle and her family. How was it, guys? How was it to play dodgeball?
Good. It was fun.
What about you, Michelle? How was it to play dodgeball with all of us?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. And I know that the guys would like to say a little something to their mothers.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there, and we're going to go back to the studio. We are here with Michelle and her family. Michelle, can you present us? Who do we have with you?
Yes, this is my older son, James. He's 11, and my youngest is 8, Fergus.
And how does it feel to be able to have them with you today?
I love having my kids with me. I try to take them with me everywhere I go, even just to the store, vacations. We try to do everything together.
And you boys, how is it to be able to see your mom transform?
I like it because she's able to move around more and play more games with us.
She can move around more.
And you like that?
Yes.
Awesome. And Michelle, if you could talk to your old self, what would you say?
I would probably say stop being angry that things aren't the way you want them to be, and just make it how you'd like it to be, make it happen. And, you know, you can get on those rides at the amusement park and sit with them and, you know, sit on the same swing and do the things you want to do if you make the right choices. So I could have been doing that for a long time, probably the whole time he was young instead of waiting till he's 11. And now I can do those things. So I missed a lot of time, I feel like, being able to run and play with him more when he was little. So that makes me a little sad, but it's okay now. We're doing good.
Do it a lot now. And you boys, if you have to choose, which mom do you prefer, the old Michelle or the new Michelle?
The new one.
Why?
New one more because she can do more things with us and not have to worry about having to slow down and take a breather.
Okay, what about you?
The new one, because she can move around more, not just sit down.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing this time with us. And guys, family time is extremely important. Being fit so that this you can play more with your children or whoever it is that you love. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the beautiful mothers of San Antonio Fit Body Transformation and our special guests. A special thanks to Angelique Phelps for taking time to make us feel beautiful, but also look beautiful. And thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Heart to Heart with Martine. Thank you for helping me change the world one person at a time. Happy Mother's Day.